Hello everyone, this is 설찬 영어. Today is our 789th day of studying English. We can learn the rules of English competition from 독일문법, and we can build a strong foundation of English competition from 청개구령단어 3,300, and we can concentrate on the training of making correct English sentences from 도전영자광 수능영단어 9,900, a series of study books, also known as Sky Bible. After completing all these 5 English study books, we can focus on the training of speaking English fluently and naturally in the form of 100 questions and answers. Today is the 21st day we are in this intensive speaking training. Now let's get started. Today's question is, 당신이 가장 열정적으로 하고 있다고 생각하는 일은 무엇인가요? 자, 오늘 질문, 당신이 가장 열정적으로 하고 있다고 생각하는 일은 무엇인가요? 이 질문에 대해서 자기가 자신이 하고 싶은 말을 영작을 일단 합니다. 그러고 나서 영작한 내용을 입에서 술술 자연스럽게 나올 수 있을 때까지 집중적으로 말하기 훈련을 하는 겁니다. 오늘 질문, 당신이 가장 열정적으로 하고 있다고 생각하는 일은 무엇인가요? What are the things you feel most passionate about? 자, 이렇게 해볼 수가 있을 거예요. What are the things you feel the most passionate? What are the things you feel? 더 뺍시다. What are the things you feel most passionate about? What are the things you feel most passionate about? 자, 이랬을 때 저는 이렇게 한번 대답을 해봤어요. 제가 하루에 낼 수 있는 시간은 총 4시간입니다. 이 귀중한 4시간 동안 독서 삼매경에 완전히 빠져 살고 있죠. 자, 이렇게 해봤어요. The total number of hours I can take out from a day is 4. During this precious 4-hour period, I'm completely absorbed in reading books. 자, 이렇게 봤어요. The total number of hours I can take out from a day is 4. During this precious 4-hour period, I'm completely absorbed in reading books. The total number of hours I can take out from a day is 4. During this precious 4-hour period, I'm completely absorbed in reading books. 책 읽는 일 말고도 계획해 놓은 일들이 몇 가지 있는데 책 읽느라 뒤로 미루는 일이 많아요. 자, 이렇게 해봤습니다. Other than that, I have a couple of things I'm planning to do, but reading frequently makes me prop these things I have to do until the last minute. 자, 이렇게 해봤습니다. Other than that, I have a couple of things I'm planning to do, but reading frequently makes me put up these things until the last minute. Other than that, I have a couple of things I'm planning to do, but reading frequently makes me put up these things. I have to do until the last minute. 휴무일에는 부족한 잠을 보충하고 나머지 시간은 전부 책을 읽는 일에 씁니다. On my day off, I make up for lost sleep and spend the rest of the day reading books. On my day off, I make up for lost sleep and spend the rest of the day reading books. On my day off, I make up for lost sleep and spend the rest of the day reading books. 최근 몇 달 동안 프로이트의 정신분석 저서들을 거의 다 읽었고 지금은 프로이트 저서들을 읽으면서 접하게 된 책들을 꼬리에 꼬리를 물면서 찾아 읽고 있습니다. In recent months, I read almost all the psychoanalysis books written by Sigmund Freud. And now I am finding and reading the books one after another, which I encountered while I was reading Freud's books. In recent months, I read almost all the psychoanalysis, psychoanalysis, psychoanalysis books written by Sigmund Freud, S-I-G-M-U-N-D, Freud, F-R-E-U-D, Freud. And now, I'm finding and reading the books one after another. 꼬리를 물고 one after another, which I encountered 언제 접했냐? While I was reading Freud's Freud's books. In recent months, I read almost all the psychoanalysis books written by Sigmund Freud, and now I am finding and reading the books one after another, which I encountered while I was reading Freud's books. 주로 철학과 심리학 관련 책들이죠. They are mostly philosophical writings and psychology books. They are mostly, usually, philosophical, P-H-I-L-O-S-O, P-H-I, philosophical writings and psychology, P-S-Y-C-H-O, psychology books. They are mostly philosophical writings and psychology books. 검정색으로. 며칠 전에는 찰스 다윈의 종의 기원까지 거슬러 올라가 찾아 읽었고 지금은 헤겔 논리학을 읽고 있습니다. A few days ago, I traced back to and read The Origin of Species written by Charles Darwin, and now I'm reading Hegel's Logic. A few days ago, I traced back to and read The Origin of Species. 누가 썼느냐? Written by Charles Darwin. Charles Darwin. And now I'm reading Hegel's Logic. A few days ago, I traced back to and read The Origin of Species written by Charles Darwin, and now I'm reading Hegel's Logic. 이 책은 이해하기 상당히 어렵군요. 이 책은 2번 이상 읽어야 할 것 같아요. This book is quite difficult to understand. I think I have to read this book more than twice. This book is quite difficult. Quite difficult to understand. I think I have to read this book more than twice, more than two times. This book is quite difficult to understand. I think I have to read this book more than twice. 이 책을 다 읽고 나면 플라톤의 소크라테스의 변명과 데카르트의 방법서설 그리고 데이비드 흉의 기적에 관하여 라는 책이 기다리고 있습니다. After I finish this book, I'm going to read The Apology of Socrates, written by Plato, Discourse on the Method, written by Dan Descartes, and Of Miracles, written by David Hume. After I finish this book, I'm going to read The Apology of Socrates. The Apology, A-P-O-L-O-G, The Apology of Socrates. Socrates. Written by Plato. 그다음에 방법서설 Discourse on the Method. Discourse on the Method. Written by René Descartes. C-A-R-T, Descartes. And 기적에 관하여 Of Miracles, M-I-R-A-C-L, Miracles, written by David Hume. After I finish this book, I'm going to read The Apology of Socrates, written by Plato, Discourse on the Method, written by René Descartes, and Of Miracles, written by David Hume. 틈틈이 유튜브 동영상도 만들어야 하고 할 일이 태산같이 쌓여있는 와중에도 나는 참 행복하다. 책을 읽을 수 있어서 라는 생각이 듭니다. Despite my busy schedule, for example, I have to make videos for YouTube in my spare time, I often say to myself, I'm so happy because I can enjoy reading books. Despite my busy schedule, for example, I have to make videos for YouTube in my spare time. I often say to myself, I'm so happy because I can enjoy reading books. Despite my busy schedule, for example, EXAMPLE. For example, I have to make videos for YouTube in my spare time. I often say to myself, I'm so happy because I can enjoy reading books. 자, 이렇게 해서 백문백답 20일의 질문에 대한 답변을 해봤습니다. 자, 이번에는 오늘 한 내용과 저번 시간에 했던 내용, 이 총 5번의 질문 답변, 요거를 기억을 더듬어서 한번 말하기 연습을 해보도록 하겠습니다. What are the things we feel most passionate about? The total number of hours I can take out from a day is 4. During this precious 4-hour period, I am completely absorbed in reading books. Other than that, I have a couple of things I am planning to do, but reading frequently makes me put off these things I have to do until the last minute. On my day off, I make up for lost sleep and spend the rest of the day reading books. In recent months, I read almost all the psychoanalysis books written by Sigmund Freud. And now I'm finding and reading the books one after another which I encountered while I was reading Freud's books. They are mostly philosophical writings and psychology books. A few days ago, I traced back to and read The Origin of Species written by Charles Darwin. And now I'm reading Hegel's Logic. This book is quite difficult to understand. I think I have to read this book more than twice. After I finish this book, I'm going to read The Apology of Socrates, written by Plato, Discourse on the Method, written by Dan Descartes, and Of Miracles, written by David Hume. Despite my busy schedule, for example, I have to make videos for YouTube in my spare time. I often say to myself, I'm so happy because I can enjoy reading books. Next question. What do you value the most in life? If someone asked me what my reason for living is, I could answer that happiness is my reason for living. There will be so many ways to be happy, but among other things, health is the most precious thing, I think. Am I right? You know, there's a saying like this. If you lose your money, you have lost almost nothing. And if you lose people, you have lost something. But if you lose your health, you have lost everything. If so, perhaps it's possible to think differently. If you are in good health, you have gained everything. And if you gain people, you have gained something. But if you gain some money, you have gained almost nothing. Does it make sense? Or is it too far-fetched? Anyway, I believe that if I let go of my greed for money, gain others' trust, keeping in good relationship with them, and try my best to be in good health, doing what I want, and frequently achieving my small goals, then happiness will naturally follow me. The bottom line is that I value health the most. Someone said, health is not valued until sickness comes. Next question. What is your biggest fear? People who are single and living alone can feel saddest when they are sick in bed. I try my best not to be sick because I know this better than anyone else. So, I tend to take good care of myself. I exercise on a daily basis and I control my cravings for oily and fatty foods. Maybe that's why I'm usually in good health. But at the same time, I'm kind of afraid of developing lung cancer because I'm a smoker now. I don't have any other great fears other than that. I live my life as a smoker or a non-smoker in rotation, as circumstances demand. In the journey of my life, my current circumstances have made me smoke again. But each time I fear, the fear of cancer is larger than the comfort and pleasure of smoking, I stop smoking again. It is not that difficult for me to quit smoking for a year, or for 2 years, or for 3 years, unless I have to quit smoking for the rest of my life. Next question. What is the first thing you do after getting home from work? I usually eat a hearty breakfast outside in a restaurant before I get home from work. I get up for the commuter bus at about 3:15 a.m. When I return home after meal, it'll probably be about around 4:30 a.m. The first thing I do when I get home is get rid of my pants, open the window, switch on the electric fan, and smoke, standing by the window. While smoking, I reflect on my day. I had a good day today. And then I take a shower before I sit at my desk at 5 o'clock in the morning. For 4 hours from 5 to 9, I do something I do routinely, reading books, seeing movies, reading newspapers, making videos for YouTube and others. And I go to bed. And I go to bed at 9 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes I go straight home from work and eat at home. Anyway, my primary job I do first after getting home is hold a cigarette between my lips. It does not seem possible to quit smoking until I leave the company that I'm working in now. So I put aside the thought that I should quit smoking for my good health. At the moment, smoking comforts me a lot. Just in case, never say to me, quit smoking for your good health. As for the health risks of smoking, I know better than anyone else. Next question. What's your favorite zoo animal? Well, I have never been to zoo as a child and even as an adult. I'm not sure if my memory serves well. As for zoo animals, I just saw them on TV. I can quickly think of zoo animals like lions, tigers, monkeys, and bears, to name a few. But I have no idea whether I like them or not. And dolphins spring to my mind. Are dolphins animals we can see at the aquarium, not in the zoo? Anyway, on zoo animals' part, they are kept in cages, deprived of freedom, and serving as eye candy for humans. This thought makes me feel fit for them. Now this is all for today. Thank you for watching this video until the end. Please subscribe to this channel and hit the like button if you think this video is useful for you. Thank you so much. Have a nice day and see you again in the next video. Bye.